What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of Cubreacts as we continue to explore something a little bit different today. Obviously, we're still in January. There aren't that many singles being released. I know Thursday and Friday are looking very busy for new Afrobeat-specific releases. So today, we're just going to be jumping into a few different bits that I do want to check out. So today, we're going to start off by having a look at the new trailer for The Mandalorian Season 3. I'm a massive Star Wars fan. As you can probably tell from the room behind me, I am a massive nerd in general. I love diving into series and kind of comic book lore and things like that, and obviously Mandalorian is part of Star Wars, and that's probably the one that I'm actually the biggest fan of overall at the moment. So yeah, I'm excited to check out this series. I'm excited to check out the trailer for it. I've been told there's a few really cool like little Easter eggs in there as well, so I'm going to keep my eyes peeled. Again, if you're not super keen on Star Wars, don't worry, just click on another video, but I want to try use this channel across 2023 to actually explore things that I'm interested in, not just music. Obviously we've built up a fantastic fan base based on primarily music, but I do want to kind of push the boat out a little bit and actually not just get stuck into one kind of area, if that makes sense. Again, I'm a big Star Wars fan, so this should be fun to do, so let's check this one out. As always, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. Without further ado, let's check out this trailer. Let's go.
Our people are scattered, like stars in the galaxy. What are we?
I get goosebumps whenever I hear that
stand for?
It looks beautiful already.
Being a Mandalorian's not just learning about how to fight. You also have to know how to navigate the galaxy. That way, you'll never be lost.
So we saw this in the original trailer. He's obviously glowed up massively. If you've seen season 1 and 2, this guy is a big deal. He pretty much runs the sort of assassin-style agency, or bounty hunter agency, and then obviously these two become quite good friends, and they end up building together, and obviously the place they live is now prospering, which is cool to see. I'm really interested in the sort of direction this series is going to take. We've obviously seen a lot more sort of Mandalorians showing up. That was in the original trailer as well. I've been told there isn't too much new stuff in this trailer, but I do want to kind of dive in on the new bits more specifically. Is that Camino, maybe?
I'm going to Mandalore so that I may be forgiven for my transgressions.
Jeez!
May the Force be with you!
This is the way.
So it's going to be interesting. Oh wow, we're back on Coruscant again. One of the biggest kind of praises that we saw for Andor as a series, which is obviously another part of the Star Wars franchise, was the sort of work that was done on Coruscant. So if we're going back to Coruscant for The Mandalorian, that'll be really interesting. I'm pretty sure that's Coruscant. But again, we saw loads of fireworks going off on Tatooine. I'm assuming that's because the kind of rulership's been overrun, and I'm presuming that means that we're going to be seeing maybe Boba popping up, because obviously Boba takes over Tatooine at the end of Book of Boba. If you haven't seen that, well, there you go. That's pretty much what happened. And then, obviously, on top of that as well, we saw the scene where they're going through the rain. Could that be the Mandalorian actually going to Camino, perhaps? Because obviously there's a strong link between the Mandalorians and Camino. Obviously, that's the Kaminoans were cloned from a Mandalorian. Well, whether he's not fully Mandalorian, but he's like an adopted, he's a foundling in Jango Fett. So this is really interesting to see where we're going to go.
Out there. And by the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
Oh my word!
Hang on, kid.
Whoa. That's a Jedi temple. They are Padawans by the looks of them. And that is someone coming through the blast door, which could well be meaning we could be seeing young Anakin again. You know what? It would not surprise me if they've, obviously, you see Anakin's cast in the Obi-Wan series. If you've seen that, obviously people have mixed opinions on it. All the scenes with Anakin in, I really like. It wouldn't surprise me if they've brought him back, Hayden Christensen, not just for that, and he's going to start making cameo pop-up appearances in other shows, which I would love to see, because it means you actually get to see his sort of more, I don't know, his sort of evolution more fleshed out. I'd love to see him pop up in this.
Hang on, kid.
Looks awesome. Wow! Jeez, man. So yeah, you've got Babu Frick turning up. Obviously, he's one of the sort of weird additions to the sequel trilogy, which no one wants to talk about, which is fair enough because I don't rate them particularly at all. But before that, we saw like a canteen scene with CIS droids. Which were obviously the sort of voice and face of my childhood. I grew up with the Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones, so it's really cool to see that they're not just being left behind, those CIS droids, the sort of long ones with the long nose, the ones that look like the meme going around on Instagram at the moment. But yeah, that's really, really cool to see, man. This is a wicked trailer.
This is the way.
Yay! Boy's learning. The boy is learning. So there we go. Is there anything extra at the end? Oh. So yeah, this is looking very, very exciting indeed. A couple of screens I want to highlight as we go back. Obviously, this one here, we're seeing, obviously, Grogu is now learning. He is clearly becoming more in tune with his powers, whether that's because he'd spent time with Luke, or obviously in Season 2, I don't know. But that looks very exciting indeed. If we're going to start seeing some actual sort of Grogu power banks being used, that would be really cool. Obviously, we all want to see him put on Mandalorian armor. That's what we all want to see. But it'll be interesting if he can combine the two things. Obviously, we do see Babu Frick turning up again there. Really interesting to see what part he's going to play. Obviously, he's kind of like he's almost like a kind of freelance mechanic who kind of deals with like things you probably shouldn't be doing in and around the Empire. So I'm assuming he's probably going to be doing that in and around the Republic as well. The New Republic as it is now. But yeah, moving into this scene here, this is so exciting to see because obviously you see loads of different protocol droids. You do see Astro droids here, and then you see these 3 CIS droids. This is almost like a cantina scene. I don't know whether this is actually meant to be a cantina because obviously droids aren't necessarily going to be able to drink, so I don't really know what's going on, but it's really, really cool to see just this idea, that continued idea in Star Wars of the cantina moving forward. There was a scene before this as well I do want to briefly stop on. Wow, this could be really interesting. Are we going to see Hayden Christensen returning as young Anakin? I'd love to see it personally. I would really love to see it, and obviously maybe seeing a bit more of Order 66 in action, seeing more of the Purge, seeing more of the Jedi Temple, because you see it a little bit in the films, and you see it a little bit in obviously Grogu's flashback, but apart from that, we haven't really had too much of that. We see it a little bit in Obi-Wan as well, but we haven't actually seen like a full scene from it, which I would really like to see. Obviously, I can't remember this Donnie's name, but he plays a big part in Season 1 and 2, and I believe he's in Book of Boba as well. So that'll be interesting to see what his part is. He's talking about something going on that you're not able to see yet, but when you do see it, it'll be a big deal. So I'm assuming that's obviously the rise of the of the First Order. But yeah, apart from that, it's pretty much just general shots of what's going on. I'm interested in this. Are they going to be visiting Camino? Because Camino by this point is completely destroyed. So that'll be interesting. You could sort of see a dome shape in there as well. Is that going to be one of the sort of... I don't know. Maybe there's a final bit of Camino that they haven't actually destroyed yet. I don't know. But this is exciting. Really, really exciting. I am very excited for this as a series. It's out in March, I believe it said at the end. Season 3, March the 1st. Again, I'm going to be watching this every single episode. But yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed this as a trailer reaction. Again, I know if you're new to the channel and this is the first time watching and you aren't completely sure on what we do on the channel, we're very analytical in regards to the sort of music breakdowns we do, so there may be a few more pauses in this than you're used to on a trailer reaction. But yeah, I'm very excited to check this one out, man. I'm really excited to do it, and thank you for watching. That's it from me. If you have enjoyed and you want to see more trailer reactions and things like that, do make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, Cubreacts TV. Stay locked.